soda. Hey everybody, I think I'm live. A little iffy there, but thanks for tuning in today. I'm going to be working on a painting today. Super cool. Um, really looking forward to doing this piece because I am going to be attending an art show on May 1st and 2nd in Oscoda, Michigan. Going to be a great event. Going to try and sell as much product as I can. So right now today I am painting. I did want to share a little news with some of the folks that do know me and regularly tune in. I am starting my own company soon that will be a hodgepodge of a lot of things, but mainly it will be a platform for reviewing and reviewing and recommending the different cannabis products in the state of Michigan. I'm really excited about doing this. There's a lot of amazing products here in Michigan, all made in Michigan, because Michigan's medical marijuana program requires that all products be created in the state. Very cool. And I have not found anybody who does reviews of product. So that's going to be my niche I'm going to sneak into. And that leads me to this little baby. There we go. So this will be the company logo. Really excited about this, like I said. I've got a lot of work to go, but it should be pretty cool once I get there. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the painting that we're going to be doing today. I'm going to flip over here. Boop-a-doop. Alrighty, so we got painting, some background tunes to jam out to, and yeah, let's see how it turns out. So we are doing Pretty Soldier Sailor Moon in the very common draw it in your own style image. Of course, it's not really my style. I wanted to keep it as close to the original as possible, so whoever wants to buy it, you know, has a nice piece of fan art. Not a lot to say special about it. Nice little canvas here on board, pre-colored with white. I sketched it out in pencil, and I'm just going to start getting my acrylics out and laying the base tones. Yeah, so this should be fun. And of course, as always, thanks for tuning in. The three of you that are watching right now, really appreciate it. And let's get started. Okay, so first things first. I think I'm going to do the background first, just because I don't want to fuss with it later. It'd be much easier to just get it out of the way right now. So I need a pretty blue. Let's see. I think I'm going to start with the shade of light blue on the background. And we'll get a kind of flat brush to spread it all around. Brushes. This one should be good. It's not too big, not too small, just right. And we're gonna I got a little plastic here that I recycled to use as a palette from, I'm gonna say an art supply kit. I don't really remember what it came from. This is Dollar Rowney acrylic paint in light blue color. Alright. Now, a lot of you, I'm sure, are aware that, you know, I've been an artist for a very long time. But what really kind of nudged me into the art world was this cartoon, Sailor Moon. I loved Sailor Moon as a little girl, and I continued to watch and learn and do art because of Sailor Moon. And a really good tip for those of you with kids who really want to start drawing anime, I have found a technique that is fantastic. And what it is you find the image that you would like to replicate or redraw, or a character, whatever, and you print it out on, just regular old printer paper, and then you take that and you flip it over, and you redraw your own character in the line art style of the printout. And what that lets you do is it not only lets you understand how an image is composed, but you can do all kinds of things. You could make different clothing on that character. Helps you learn poses and perspective. Very useful technique in my opinion. And I learned as I got older and I didn't need to do the printouts anymore, that it had allowed me to do freehand copying much more accurately than I would have had just by soldiering through and not ever doing the printout sketches. So the original image that this comes from, I want to say, is a battle scene, and I want to say it's actually from the final fight when Sailor Moon goes to battle Queen Beryl, and she's downtrodden and beaten down, and she doesn't think she's gonna win the fight because she's fighting all alone. So this is a scared Sailor Moon, I guess is the nice way to put it. A defeated Sailor Moon. But she ends up winning the fight anyway, so yeah. Go pretty soldier, Sailor Moon. I did not enjoy the way that the American published company Deke butchered Sailor Moon so bad. Just terribly. They, of course, had to first eliminate the gay aspect of Sailor Moon, which most people don't know. The girls in Sailor Moon are actually, or in most of them, are lesbians. Sailor Saturn and Uranus were a couple, I want to say. I can't remember exactly, but in later series, I want to say the Americanized version, they made Sailor Uranus a man. I can't really remember. I haven't watched Sailor Moon in years, and I should, because if you haven't seen it and you want to watch it, it is available right now to watch on Hulu. And I believe it's the entire Sailor Moon storyline, seasons, all of them. I'm not sure. I think they have the newest remake, which was more directed at copying the comic book than the anime. And the manga is fantastic too. If you ever get the opportunity to pick up Sailor Moon manga, it's just awesome. And fortunately, in that aspect, when they did translate the manga, they did not remove the girl-on-girl action, which makes it fantastic. Because, some of us do like that stuff. Awkward. But anyway, so I would say out of all of the characters, though, it's so hard to pick a favorite. But you guys watching, you have any favorites in Sailor Moon? Well, you can be a little lurky loose too, but you can talk to me if you like. I can see all of the messages. Anything that comes from Facebook or YouTube or Twitch will pop up on my screen over here, and I can, chat and respond or just talk to you. I feel like maybe I should have thinned this out some before putting it down, but I really wanted that nice bold blue that's up here. I think it'll be fine. I just have to be mindful of where my sketch lines are for my fluoro. I can see them. Cool. That'll make it much easier. Now, for those of you who don't know, which I mean the majority of you don't, I have not been painting very long. In fact, I could not paint for years and years and years. I did not understand color mixing and color bias when it came to paints. I didn't understand how it worked, and I always muddied my colors because of it. Once I figured out how it worked and what I had to do and what I had to be mindful of, it was a lot easier and a lot more fun to paint. But painting is definitely a far more accurate art skill. You have to be precise, because if you screw up, it's not like you have an eraser, you can just erase it away. Yeah, you can paint over it, but sometimes painting over it is not the best option. And it can make it look even worse. So I've only been painting since 2015. My very first painting, I had the opportunity to go to a wine and paint night at a bar, and I got all effed up on some lemon drops, and I painted a super cool painting of a sunset on a tropical beach. And I realized, not only is this incredibly easy, and I was making it out to be far more work than I had to, I'm good at it. And I don't like to toot my own horn or anything, but it's something that I know if I put more time and focus into, I will generate more skill at doing it, and I really, really enjoy painting. It's therapeutic. It is not a, I should say, strenuous method of creating art. I am a big fan of graphite and colored pencils. Pencil is my preferred media to work with. And you just can't replicate the kind of stuff with pencil that you can with paint. It's just entirely different. But honestly, most of my coloring background is digital. I did get a bachelor's degree in animation and graphic design from lovely Westwood University, which is no longer in existence because they lied about their accreditation of their tuition, and I have no bachelor's degree to say because the bachelor's degree that I was given has no merit. So it was pretty shitty to attend college for 4.5 years, get a degree, and then find out the school was a sham. The government shut it down because they were ripping off students, lying, fabricating student loans. To this day, my mom has a $10,000 student loan in her name that she's never signed for, never documented. And when I contacted the Fed about having my student loans expunged because I was defrauded, they basically told me, well, that sucks to be you. You still owe me $75,000. So I am grossly in debt with an art degree that doesn't exist, and I can't use that degree to pay back the money that I borrowed for my loans because it's not a real degree. So even if I did go to someone and say, hey, I have a bachelor's degree, they can turn around and say, no, you don't, because your school was a lie. And that really sucks. And it has screwed up my entire life. It ruined my credit score. People do not realize, or at least I didn't realize at the time, how horrible for-profit colleges are. And I recommend that any person who intends to go to college needs to do their research about the school. A school is not okay because they're open and they had a lot of people go to them and they've been open for 100 years. It doesn't mean shit. If you don't do your research and make sure that accreditation is in fact factual, then you're throwing away your time and money for nothing. So let me be the example for everybody else.
What you doing, girl?
I am streaming and painting and talking to the wind. I don't know if there's actually anybody in my stream listening. I'm just narrating what I'm doing, conversating. I'm assuming that the 3 people who are watching are just kind of backgrounding me right now. But I love you guys anyway. Thank you for tuning in. That's fine. I'm fine. I don't plan on taking a nap today. I got too much to do. And I gotta hang out with all you lovely people. Whoever you are. I love you. That's one of my favorite songs. Ooh, almost got one side done. Whoops.
Try your luck and take a chance. Get for the risks in this moment. Take my hand and break my heart. I'll never walk this road
Cool. Okay, I'm streaming right now, buddy. I'm showing them how I paint on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Facebook.
Take me down, you won't break me, I'm too strong. Keep saying it wrong, I'll play along, but I will never be a victim. So swing me around, take me down, you won't break me, I'm too strong. Keep saying it wrong, I'll play along, but I will never be a victim.
Charlie, stop, okay?
A tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster. A reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption ever came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, 'cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment 'cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption fast.